We're here on Vancouver's downtown Eastside, which is literally ground zero for the opioid crisis here in BC. Joining me today is Trey Helton from the Overdose Prevention Society. Trey, can you tell me a little bit about the situation here on the streets, and has it improved at all?
It's not improving. The supply is dangerous right now. It's tainted. It's contaminated with benzos. We're seeing a lot of benzo fentanyl right now, and it's just wreaking havoc. It's putting a huge strain on the healthcare system. It's putting a huge strain on us. We're running out of oxygen some days. Our tanks are always running low. We're effectively a daycare. People laid out along the side, and among other things, people are being assaulted, physically assaulted, sexually assaulted. They're having all their possessions robbed when they pass out on this benzo dope, and it's really horrific.
Are you seeing it like 9 times out of 10 cases we're seeing benzo in the drugs down here?
It's really 50-50. It's totally a gamble. You're gambling with your life.
Wow. Trey, you spent a number of years down here dealing with your addiction as well. Are you okay to talk with us about that time of your life?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I lived right there on the sidewalk in front of Eastside at 139 East Hastings, flopping around like a fish for about 3 years. Using every day. It was a nightmare. It was a living nightmare.
What was it like for you, and how did you get sober?
I found a 12-step fellowship that works for me, but there's lots of other options for people. There's smart recovery, there's non-religious based ones, and just find what works for you.
BC's chief coroner is releasing a report today talking about the worst year on record for deaths. What would you like to say about that?
It's not going to stop. I see it continuing, and drastic measures have to be taken immediately. I don't like, all of our friends are dying, and we're having multiple memorials in one day. We had a day back in November where we had three memorials in one day. So we're losing a lot of good people, and it's really sad.
What can be done, Trey, to wrap this interview up today? What can be done to help the situation here and right across the country?
I'd like to see more safe injection sites, more safe inhalation sites, less stigma around using, easier access to detox and treatment, safe supply options for people who aren't ready to stop using, and if you are using drugs, don't use alone. Make sure that you have someone with you. The number one reason that people are dying in this crisis is due to using alone.
Trey Helton, thank you so much for your time today. Back to you in studio.